I'm here right now, man. It's like 2 in the morning. You gotta get here, man, because everything is gonna be gone. Everyone's panicking. Let's come down this aisle, man. Look at this. All gone. What we got left? Let's see what we got left, man. Some canned Campbell soup. There's some Campbell soup left, man. I guess we'll be munching on this, man. Some cream of mushroom Campbell soup. Right now is the wrong time to be thirsty because look at the water aisle. 0. Right now, if you want to quench your thirst, you're in the wrong area. You ain't gonna find no water here. You better go partner up with the camels and the llamas out there and go find water in the puddles, because it ain't happening here. It is cleared out. Absolutely crazy. So we do have the Hurricane Irma coming through, ready to tear some stuff up. You know, that's what the news is predicting. So I have to get out here and put away some of the loose objects so they don't fly and start tearing stuff up. So that's basically what I'm gonna get out here and do. And basically I have there's 2 greenhouses here. So I have one here right behind me. This one right here I'm not worried about. This one went through the last Hurricane Matthew, which was like 6 months ago, and this one just laughed it off. It didn't even move. It was built with the fundamentals and it didn't even move. I mean, I came out here this was when I was doing my master's program. Came back from school, this thing was just just right here and barely even moving. So the one I'm a little bit more nervous about is that one back there. I don't know how that one's gonna do. That one survived Hurricane Matthew too, but this one was doing a little bit more rocking. It was doing a little bit ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm like, okay. But so the winds for Hurricane Irma is supposed to be a little bit more stronger than the ones for Hurricane Matthew, probably about like another 15-20 miles of extra wind. So we'll see how that goes, but I think everything should be fine for the most part. I'm not really worried about it. You can see his rain is coming down even more. The wind is gonna start picking up, and you know it's gonna go crazy, but I'm not worried about it. So some of this stuff right here, I still have extra material right here that I really need to get out of the way, because if something's gonna be flying, it's gonna be that right there. All these PVC pipes. I'm gonna have neighbors with PVC pipes stuck in their window. Probably a few plants in there too. But it's nothing too big. Now coming out here, my neighbor over here, he really has some stuff to worry about because he got all these big trees. He got all these big trees over there. I don't have any big trees. And my neighbor all the way over there, in front of her house, she has a big tree. If that thing snapped, woo, it's going down. I don't have no big trees by my house. I picked the right spot. I didn't want to be around all these trees and all that stuff, you know, just in case things like this happen. So I don't have no big trees, but these are too far. This ain't gonna snap and hit anything. It's gonna fall and land like right here. We'll just have to see how it plays out. But you know, I'm not worried about it. Situations like these, I don't panic. You know, I just think smart. This is actually when I'm in the best. I can operate the best and most effectively in situations like this. I can think very clearly. I don't panic like a lot of other people do. I can focus. You know, this is when I'm the best. You know, in crunch time. But I'm not stupid either. When I listen, I'll pay attention to what the news is saying. I'm not gonna be one of those people who just dumb like, oh, I'm not gonna listen. Yeah, I'm gonna listen. I'm not biscuit headed like that. Absolutely not. I'm gonna listen when the professional weathercast people say that this is gonna happen. Even if it's a chance it might not happen, I'm gonna take their word for it. And that's just the way it is. So, you know, but I think everything is gonna be fine. You know, we just have to brace for impact, and we'll see how that goes. Now, I do want to move my car out of the way. I got a few trees over here. That's my shed back there. A few trees over here, right here, and another one right here, you know, and then the car right here. So I think I'm gonna move it over there by the truck because there's nothing really in the way. I'm expecting the winds to come from that way. This is the, yeah, they're coming from the west. So that's the west over there. So it's gonna be blowing stuff this way. So maybe I will keep it this way. No, maybe I will keep it here. Nah, I'm moving it. I don't care. I'm moving it. This tree is a little bit too close for comfort. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that right now. Woo! Let's go ahead and move this out of the way, man. Move this out of the danger zone. You know, we're gonna have tree branches flying everywhere, man. So I'm out here, man. I had to come out here, give my last good luck wishes to my sheep. You guys never met them before. This is Fat Bodies. This is a chunky sheep, and this right here is Kick a Lot. And they're getting old, man. It took me like 3 years for me to even be able to get this close to them. They wouldn't let me get close to them at all when I first got them. So 3 years before we even became friends, and now we're good. So I give them their little treats, man. And she bites hard too. If she get a hold of your finger, you can best believe you're gonna feel some pain. Yeah, they're getting old, man. So hopefully they stay out here, man. Hopefully nothing happens to them. I just want to give them their last little treats just in case that hurricane come through and they get blown to the next city. But I'm sure they'll be all right. If not, if it gets too crazy, I'm just gonna bring them in the shed over there. I'll just put them in there. Just put them in there, man. When you get a logo, this one's aggressive here. She's aggressive when it comes to the treats, man. Man, they're getting old, man. They probably only have about a year left. I say about a year left, man, and that's probably it, man. They're old now, man. But you know, yep, we're good old friends now. We're good friends now. And this one, she's the big one, but she's a picky eater. She doesn't like to eat hardly anything. Any little treats I bring out here is only a few treats that she really likes to eat. So they'll be all right though. I'm not expecting anything crazy to happen. Nothing that wild animals aren't able to handle. Where they're domesticated, but they're still wild by nature. This is their environment. They're used to this type of stuff. All right. It's crazy, man. Everybody's power's out. You can see the winds. See if we can get a good look at the winds kicking through. Let me see the trees. Man, it's really picked up. And you can hear it, man. You see the trees over there moving like swaying back and forth like a drunk man. You know, it's pretty powerful out there. Some pretty nice winds, man. Woo, look at that tree, man. Let me see if I can get that one. That one is, let me see. We got some blowing going on, man. You can hear it. You can hear the wind just howling. You know, it's howling like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just crazy. It's just, you can tell there's some power behind it. So we got a few more hours left. Probably, man, we probably got like 8 more hours left of this, and then we'll be able to see the residual effects probably sometime in the morning. But yeah, it's picking up though, man, and it still hasn't even picked up to its strongest point. Still got, I think they predicted probably about midnight. Right now it's like 10:30. About midnight is when it's supposed to really kick in, and we'll see how it goes from there. See, this is what I was telling you guys about. This one right here is taking it on the chin like it's nothing. It's barely, this thing's not even moving. But if I go show you the other one, I don't know if the other one's gonna make it. But this one is taking it on the chin. This was the first one that I had built. It's the one back there. I don't know if that one's gonna make it, man. I didn't get a chance to really sturdy and get that one real sturdy and get it all the way grounded. Well, it's grounded all the way, but the side walls of it, I didn't really get that all the way I would have wanted to. But this one, the original, the OG, he's gonna take this on the chin and keep it moving. Yep, so the power's out, but I still have work to do. So I'm right here making a curriculum for another course that's gonna be coming out. But just to show, man, that you still got to keep going. It would be a bit different if I was more closer to the eye of the storm, but I'm a little bit more inland. So we're gonna get the tropical winds and all that, but it's not gonna be anything life-threatening or anything like that, unless you're out there walking around like a biscuit-headed person and you're just walking around and you get hit by some debris or something. But other than that, it ain't no big deal. Just a few lights went out. It's nothing to panic over. So it's gonna finish work. Because the show must go on. Man, just getting up. Come out here to see the results, man, of this hurricane. Still a bit tired, man. Didn't really get to sleep that well. Ooh, look at this. Out of there. See, that's why I moved my car from here. Just in case. I didn't expect that really to, man, it really tore that up, man. Let me see, it got the roots and everything. Man, it came through. This is by the well right here. Yeah, it tore this up, man. Let me see what's going on over here, man. Look at my sheep. Let's plop down. What is she doing? No, you better not tell me that. Absolutely not. No. No, come on, man. She just passed away. Come on, man. Yep, she's stiff. Man. Good, I thought she had at least a year left, man. Man, come on, man. I'm gonna have to bury her. So coming over here, check out what happened to the greenhouse. So this first one here, absolutely nothing. The main one, here where I have my other stuff, this one took it on the chin and laughed it off. It hardly even moved. So this one is built like, man, this one was built really sturdy. The only thing it did was take off the shade cloth here, but I was getting ready to take this off anyway, so all it did was did me a favor. So I can accept that. Let's go inside with the plants. I know the plants are probably all jacked up, man, because the wind, I didn't have the back covered. Yeah, the plants are jacked up. You see all the plants back here. These guys are all jacked up, man. The wind came through and just damaged these. They couldn't withstand that wind. They died from the wind impact. It was still coming through the back. And this thing got demolished. You can see it right now. It got demolished, man. I'm not upset about this at all because you can already see I was already tearing all this down. I was going to rebuild this whole thing anyway. So I don't really care that it got tore up. I'm just glad. Just want to come see, make sure it didn't. Yeah, nothing really flew everywhere, so I can accept this. Yeah, it just tore all the stuff in here. And this one, I didn't really build this one the right way. So I kind of expected this to happen. You know, it comes with it. What's going on? Huh? Huh? No, it just, but this one, it only tore this up right here. I was gonna redo this one anyway, so. No, this one's built like a champ. Yeah. That one ain't going, it hardly wasn't even moving. Yeah, this one I was gonna redo this one. So, y'all didn't get no damage over there, Harley? Nothing, huh? And that's it, huh? What about Lonzo? Nothing with?
No, he got one tree. That one tree right there, he got tore up off the ground.
Oh, there's a tree up. That one got tore up right there. That came out. Yeah, that came out the ground. Yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't anything super. Was this the worst one you've seen?
Yeah.
Since you've been here? Here, man, it's like day 4, I believe, without power. Day 5. One of the days, man. I don't even know. I'm not even keeping track, man. It's like day 4 or day 5, man. But it should be coming back on pretty soon. But you know, I had to get out of the house, man. The house is starting to heat up, man, turning into a greenhouse in there. It's like 100 degrees up in there, man, with no AC. I started to feel like a rotisserie chicken. If I was gonna stay in there, man, I was gonna be a potluck for somebody. So I had to get out of there, man, come into the car and put some AC on, man. It's crazy. But you know what, man? I'm built for this thing, though. It's whatever, man. I mean, there's a lot of people that, you know, are complaining that there's no power. I mean, you know, and it sucks. It sucks that there's no power. But you know what? You know, I look at things from a different perspective. You know, I'm not looking at it as something just negative. You know, I'm looking at the positive of it. And that's one way to keep your mind, you know, going down, your mind from not wandering into places where it doesn't need to go, from, you know, reducing the amount of stress, you know, that you can experience in these type of situations, because a lot of people aren't fit to handle these type of things, man, especially over here in America. You know, people are accustomed to luxury. You know, people don't realize that it's a privilege to have things like electricity and AC. You know, nobody had to invent that. You know, nobody had to invent that. Nobody had to give that to you either. You know, it's just, you know, it's something that we've grown accustomed to, you know, over in this side of the world. And a lot of people take it for granted. You know, they don't, you know, you don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate little things like that until it's gone. You know, and the thing is, I've already been through this before. That's why it's not a big deal to me. I've been through worse than this before. You know, I've been through worse. You know, I've been homeless, 14 years old. You know, 5 of us, 5 brothers and sisters. You know, with my mom sleeping in the car for weeks at a time. You know, with nothing. You know, and then moving on from that, and then just growing from there. So I've been through that, and we did this already in the Marine Corps. This is how we lived for 4 years in the Marine Corps, living like this, living like this, man. I'm already, like, this stuff right here, it doesn't even bother me, man. I'm just like, how long as I can get a little bit of internet and I can write my students, then that's all I care about, man. All the other stuff, the luxuries, I understand that all that stuff is just a luxury, and you know, And that's pretty much what it is. That's not really what I'm concerned about. As long as I can get write my students back, and I can communicate with them, then that's pretty much what I'm worried about right now. It's not so much about anything else. I mean, this stuff brings back memories of the Marine Corps. I mean, we're out here taking, Marine Corps showers and stuff like that with baby wipes, all type of stuff, man. It's going down, man. It reminds me of being back in the field. I mean, this is how we lived, man. So you kind of accustomed to this type of environment, so it's not really a big deal. I mean, everybody's not built for that. Like I said, everybody's not built for this type of situation. But to me, it's like whatever, man. I know what it takes. It's whatever. I can handle this. But like I said, it's just about a perspective. You look at the people in Cuba. I would much rather be in this situation than over there in Cuba. Because, Cuba over there, man. I mean, they're over there swimming. They can't even sit down. They can't even relax in a car. This right here, what I'm in right now, is like a 5-star hotel to them. They would die and kill to be in something like this, man. Man, they're out there. They are out there swimming around and trying to make ends meet like that. They're already poor, and then it just comes through and just wipe out pretty much the whole country. And these guys are, so I'm thinking about it like I would much rather be in this situation than in that situation. There's much more people out there that have it worse than what I have it right now. So, when you think of it like that, it keeps your mind much more stabilized, and you're not really stressing out as much. So, like I said, man, and there's people all over the world that don't even have electricity to even begin with. This is their normal life, not even being in a car, but just being out there, like hunter gatherers and old ancient humans. That's their life. That's their livelihood. There's no AC. There's none of that. So, and they're out there making it. They're making it happen. If they would love to have something like this. Turn off for 1 week. Turn off for 1 week and then come back on. Man, they would love that, man. They would love that type of stuff. So, I'm here hanging out, man. I'm doing whatever I got to do. I got my little. Let me show y'all what I got real quick, man. I had some tuna, man, that I munched on, man. I destroyed that, man. I'm about to get into this peanut butter in a few. And of course, I got water. I got extra stuff, and then I got the wontons. Ooh, these wontons be hitting. Wontons mixed with the tuna fish. Oh man, come on, man. And then I had me some where are these things at, man? These little nuts right here, man. These things were hitting. I don't think I'm gonna get these no more though. I think my taste buds are getting tired of these. I ate these too many times. So this is pretty much how I'm living right now, man. And of course, I got the Aquaponic Guide's manual with me. Ooh, what would I be doing without this with me? You feel it? See, my hands just get to shaking already, man, when I start get my hands on it, man. So, I'm out here living, man. But, we'll be all right. Everybody will be all right, man. It's not the end of the world, man. You got to understand that stuff like this is bound to happen. It's just statistically, it's just bound to happen. It's going to happen again. It's happened in the past. This is the first time that we've had a hurricane this massive since 1921, I believe. That was the last time. So that was almost 100 years ago. But statistically, just where we're located at on Earth, in Florida and around around the islands and stuff like that, it's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. But whoa, I got something for this, man. Don't worry, I got something for this. It ain't going to happen to me again. Listen, you ain't going to get the Aquaponic Guide anymore. So I got something coming. But, it's going to happen. It comes with the territory. You're out here in Florida, it is going to happen. It's not no doomsday or anything like that. It's just going to happen statistically. It's going to continue happening. It's just the way Mother Nature is, and it's just the course of nature. So, with that being said, I'm hanging in there, and I'll be all right. So all my students, this is where I'm writing you guys from. It's where I'm responding to all you guys' questions. Luckily, I still got some internet, man. It's just crazy. Still got some internet. So I will see you guys in a bit. It's crazy, man. This is day 8. Woo, no power yet. But they're out here, though. They're out here. See my greenhouse, man, tore up. Well, not tore up, but halfway tore up. These guys are out here, man. trucks are lined up, and hopefully we get some power by the end of the day. Look at that thing. That tree is ripped all the way out of the ground. Man, it's a big tree too. All that out of there. It's pretty crazy. Here's some more of it right here. That's a big tree. A pretty big tree. Woo!